am Atelier Toka, Spirit Alchemist or Tasker, and today we are going to be starting a brand new Let's Play for Kirby Nightmare Dreamland, and it's for the GBA. I already have the emulator open, so I just need to boot the game up. So here we go with that. Okay, and there we are. Alright, so this is the save file I use for my test run, and just to make sure I could still beat the game, which honestly it's not that hard to do. 100% I'm not really going to go for, or I just want to be able to beat the game. But we're going to be starting on a new file. Just so we can start from the very beginning. Yeah. We'll just start one player. We can't really do multiplayer on emulator. Okay, so here's the first level, Vegetable Valley. And there are multiple sections to each level. Yeah, this is not going to be, one and done like Kirby's Dreamland. And Nightmare Dreamland, and it's a little more of a full package. That's not the right word. It's a bigger package. And this is... It is actually a remake of an NES game called Kirby's Adventure. But utilizing the greater graphical and audio capabilities of the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, so it looks nicer. The sound is better. But honestly, the reason I'm going with this version is because this is the version I played first, and it's the first Kirby game I actually remember owning. I mean, I did rent on Kirby 64 at one point, but I don't remember whether or not I actually had copies that we kept. My memory's not too good there. But one thing I do know for certain is that I did own this on the GBA. And there are also rooms where we can play some mini games, like this one, the Bomb Rally. And this is basically a game of hot potato, where you basically have to knock the bomb around to the next person before it hits you. Because if it hits you, it's going to blow up in your face, and you're out. Okay, so the green Kirby is out. Oh! Red is going right for me. Oh! Okay, Red's out. So now it's just me and yellow. Okay, yellow Kirby is out. I win. And I get free extra lives. So yeah. Now, the higher you play some minigames, the more extra lives you get. But extra lives don't carry over from one session to the next, unfortunately. I kind of wish they did, because it would make things a lot easier. But luckily with an emulator you have save states. So that is actually a plus. Okay. And this is actually the first Kirby game to have copy abilities. I still have my Bean copy ability. From inhaling that Wild earlier. And Waldo is the name of the enemy. But this enemy is called Poppy Rose Senior, and once I beat him, I can inhale him to get the Crash ability, which is a one-off nuclear blast that hits the entire screen, meaning it kills off any enemies on screen. But now I've got the Fire Copy ability. Well, now I don't. I thought I could hold on to it, and burn a Waldo down with it, but no such luck, unfortunately. Now I've got the Spark ability, and this one is actually good. Oh, I do honestly think I want to get that Maxim Tomato. Okay. Okay, the Spark ability remains active for as long as you hold the B button. And it can just kill any enemies that get close to you for as long as you keep it active. But I don't want to hold on to it right now. What I want to do is inhale the Sword Knight, and I'll get his sword. And a little green hat. That's just like Link's from Zelda. Okay, so the higher up you get with the blast, the more points you get. And if you get all the way to the top, you get an extra life. But no such luck for me. I did get close, though. I got close. Okay. Can't really destroy the cannons, but we can and destroy the blocks that are holding them to send them down to the pit. But of course, if we fall into the pit, that's an instant death. We lose a life. Okay. There we go. We get the burning ability, so we turn into a fireball and ram right through an enemy. Yeah. It's not bad. But it won't always be effective, and I lost it. Okay, so while we're underwater, we can't inhale, and we can't use most copy abilities. We just have to spit water to fight underwater. And now that I say that out loud, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, does it? Oh well. Okay. Up. Okay, now we're at full health. 4. So we get 800 points. Not a whole lot. Oh well. Oh! Here we have the museum, where we can inhale an enemy to get its copy ability, and it won't put up a fight. Okay, so, yeah. We got a sword again. So let's go into stage 1-4. Let's inhale Sir Kibble so we can get the Cutter ability. And now we're going to fight against Mr. Frosty. And I want to inhale him, so now we get the Freeze ability, which works like the Spark ability, except not with this one, we can actually freeze enemies. Use to turn them into blocks of ice that we can hurl at other enemies. And that lets us kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Or ice block. And I lost it. Oh well. Now I've got a beam again. Oh. There we go. Now we got the needle ability, which lets us puncture some enemies with needles. Well, it's like a porcupine. And so, yeah. Now I get to be a porcupine. Okay, and candy makes us invincible. There we go. We get a little bit of fanfare for our invincibility. But it's only temporary. Once the fanfare ends, the invincibility only lasts for a little bit longer. But it lasted long enough to get us to the end of the stage. And now... oh, it's time to fight the boss of Vegetable Valley, Wispy Woods. So yeah, it's the same first boss that we fought in Kirby's Dream Land. And with the Neo ability, we take him down before he can even make a move. So yeah, that completely trivialized that. And now we're on to level 2, Ice Cream Island. Oh. How does that work? It worked. The Waldo was in our dream and it just bunked us in real life. Okay. And so... we want to destroy his coconuts. It's because they can't actually deal damage. And if we don't take them out, they'll just fall on top of us. And if we inhale an enemy that's holding a parasol, then the ability we get is its parasol. And I kind of don't care about that. It's kind of lame. And I lost my Neo ability. Oh, I forgot. If you try and inhale that enemy, he just goes rabid and tries to bite you. Oh, you're better off just avoiding those. But now I've got a sword again. Oh. When those bomb enemies drop down, the explosion will damage you if you're still on the ground by that time it explodes. But if you're up in the air, it won't affect you. And we want to inhale this guy to get his tornado ability. There we go. And that's the end of that stage. And we get number 3. 2,000 points. Alright, so now it's on to... oh, another mini game. Air Grind. And so this is basically a race. It's where we use the Warp Star to grind on a rail. And we need to stop when it hits the black rails. Or we'll crash and lose a bit of momentum. Ouch. I thought my time to stop right, but I guess not. Oh well. But yeah, I placed first. I win, that means I get 3 more extra lives. Excellent. And now, it's on to stage 2. Stage 2-2. Okay. Now we get the Neo ability again. The Tornado ability wasn't going to do much good in that area. But this should be much better. Oh, actually, we're up against a sub-boss now. The wheelie enemy. Wheeler. I don't remember his name for certain. I had to ditch the kneel ability, but now I get the wheel ability, which lets me turn into a tire, and burn rubber. And while we're a tire with the wheel ability, well, we basically just turn any enemies in our way into roadkill. Okay, that's the end of stage 2-2. And we get number 4, only 800 points. And there's another bomb rally. Okay. Hey, so this is just like how it was in Vegetable Valley. We need to knock the bomb over to the next player. Here before it hits us and explodes. And we need to keep it up until only one of us is left standing. And red is already out. And yellow's out now. So now it's just me and green. It's just me and Midori now. What? Midori means green. Well, green's out. So I get 3 extra lives for winning. And now, on to stage 3. I'm not done with the wheel ability yet. There. Uh-oh. It might not be all that helpful anymore. Got a sword now. Let's go this way. Oh! This one. Now, I have the UFO ability, which turns me into a UFO! Oh, so how about that? And the UFO ability, he actually remains active while we're underwater. So that's good. So yeah, if you just press B while we're a UFO, we use the beam, and if we hold down on it, we can fire off a laser. And the longer we hold B, the stronger the laser is. Like that. I still need this. Okay, let's get an extra life. Up. That's a death pit. We don't want to go down that. Okay. This is the way to progress. And now, Meta Knight is sicking his goons on us. And this game features Meta Knight's first appearance, and he is actually one of my favorite characters. Oh. Well, there goes my UFO ability. Oh. Okay. Just one more left. And that'll be it. There. That could have gone better. But at least I made it out. Now, let's get this to cover a couple hits. There. number 3. That means we get 2,000 points. And now... let's look at the museum. We've got laser and fire. I think I want laser. Because something about laser is it can actually ricochet off hills and slopes. Oops, and I'm going to do one more stage just so I can hopefully show you how it works. This isn't an area where I can... no, I don't want to lose it. Okay. I don't want to lose this before I have a chance to show it off. Oh. Jeez. This is not a good place to demonstrate the laser. And that enemy just fell to his death and died. Okay. Well, I may not get to show off the ricochet effect after all. Alright, managed to beat Mr. TikTok. I don't feel like showing off the ability he gives just yet. I still want to show the laser. You're kidding me. So, you can actually kill these enemies with a copy ability. And the sliding kick. Oh, now I can show it off. Excellent. I was hoping I would get to this soon. Okay, now... there. So yeah, this ability, it's pretty good. Now we get an extra life. Okay. Next area. Ah. Just wait a little. Ah, missed. There. Gone. Alright. So now... let's get on the move. Oh, I was about to say that was close, but no, I would have spoken too soon. Okay. There. Just need to vent my frustrations for a bit. Oh, number 5. With this, I only get 300 points as my bonus. Okay. So. Now I've got the arena. Where we can square off against the sub-boss. There. And if we beat the boss, we get a Maxim Tomato to bring us back to full health. And we get to inhale the defeated boss for his copy ability. And yeah, I am just going to, make a save state. And I'm trying to figure out the best option to do that. Okay, Shift and F1. There we go. Oh, we got my save state. So, I will see you all later to finish off Ice Cream Island and then move on to the next level. And until then, I am Atelier Toka, Spirit Alchemist for Tasker, and I am going to go touch grass.